Over time, it's a wonderful and distinct honor to present a bride in marriage. Who has that honor today?
I'm calling her son.
Okay. Who has that honor today?
Her mother and I.
Wonderful. Bring these two lovely people up here to get married.
That's it.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Ready to get married?
Sure. Why not? Why not?
Why don't I just have wing on the wings?
When's going to get them the wings?
Okay. The wings. On behalf of Stacey and Michelle, it is my privilege to welcome you here today. On this beautiful spring evening in the presence of family and friends, Stacey and Michelle will formally join their lives together. Two beautiful beings sharing the most sacred and tender of all human relationships, marriage. Stacey and Michelle, thank you for the journeys you have taken today to be here with them and to see them commit their lives to one another. You were invited here to share this moment with this couple because you are the people who mean the most to them. Michelle set her mind out to do a grand proposal, and that she did. Michelle put so much thought into getting a date box that she and Stacey could do one night, complete with questions, conversation starters, and games. She then worked to turn one of the delivered games into a puzzle that she and Stacey could complete together. She created a QR code that, when assembled, correctly displayed the message, "Will you marry me?" She even went so far as to rewrite the instructions and assembled a new instruction booklet for the date box to incorporate this puzzle into it. Michelle had a whole date night planned around this box with a wonderful dinner and a good wine. But whenever she suggested it, Stacey always had a reason not to want to do that. So one night Michelle just practically insisted, and Stacey said, "What is your deal with this date box?" So they each took a puzzle. The goal was to beat your opponent for an advantage in the next challenge, and began putting the pieces together. Being the puzzle pro that Stacey is, she was done first. And then Stacey needed help with the QR code. So Michelle used her phone to get the QR code translation, and Stacey read it and was confused. What does this mean? Michelle looked at Stacey so patiently and said exactly what it says. "Will you marry me?" This is a proposal that he will never forget. You could have gotten down on one knee.
I know. I was like, I'm not getting down on one knee. So.
Today we're here to celebrate with Stacey and Michelle and reflect on the pure splendor and beauty of Flagstaff Mountain with these wonderful, breathtaking views. These moments are to be cherished. Stacey and Michelle, the two of you have lived together and you've developed your own rhythm. And it is my honor to share some words of marriage for you. Today you come together not to mark the start of a relationship, but to acknowledge and strengthen a bond that already exists. As you both know, love isn't always perfect. Love is overcoming obstacles, facing challenges, fighting to be together, holding on, and never letting go. Love is a short word, easy to spell, difficult to define, and impossible to live without. Love is work, but most of all, love is realizing that every hour, every minute, and every second was worth it because you did it together. Marriage is different than what you've currently experienced. Marriage deepens and enriches every facet of life. Happiness is fuller, memories are fresher, commitment is stronger. Marriage understands that and forgives the mistakes life is unable to avoid. It encourages and nurtures new life, new experiences, and new ways of expressing love through the seasons of life. Be gentle with the earth, be gentle with one another. When disagreements come, remember to protect the spirit of your union. So love yourselves, love one another, love all that your life is together, and all else will follow. It is my wish for you to cherish the home that you have created together. May all the years come to be filled with moments to celebrate and renew your love. May your love be a lifelong source of excitement, contentment, affection, respect, and devotion for one another. It's fun. At least the dog's not barking. Right?
We drugged him.
As the two of you prepare for the ceremony part of this wedding celebration, you've reflected on what has brought you here to this day in this moment. They had to fill out some questions, answer some questions, and they weren't allowed to share their answers.
We didn't.
We didn't.
I look at you and see the rest of my life in front of my eyes. Stacey, Michelle knew that you were the one the first time that you kissed. Michelle had never experienced that feeling before. It was just like in the movies, and she swears there was fireworks. You have so many wonderful qualities that Michelle loves. Stacey, you're a woman who is organized, patient, playful, carefree, quick-witted, and easygoing. You are the woman who is a hard worker. You take on most of the big things, including the finances. You're the woman who is adventurous. You're the woman who is willing to do all the driving. You're the woman that makes Michelle laugh a lot. You're the woman that hates spiders. You're the woman who does the laundry because Michelle hates this chore. She never knew there was a wrong way to fold a towel until you came into her life.
There is.
You're the woman who makes it easy for Michelle to be her authentic self. You're the woman who loves to cuddle as much as Michelle does. Michelle's favorite place to be is snuggled up against you, whether it's watching TV or just lying in bed. You're the woman who's willing to wrap all the Christmas presents. Michelle is forever grateful for this. You're the woman who loves Michelle's children. You're the woman who makes Michelle feel safe. You make everything okay just by hugging her. Stacey, you have awakened parts of Michelle that she had no idea existed. Every day is a new adventure. With you, Michelle feels complete. In your arms, she feels safe and loved. You are everything she didn't know she needed. There is nothing better than sharing life with the person you are meant to be with. Today, you're the woman who's going to be Michelle's wife. You are, without a doubt, the love of her life. In all the world, there is no heart for me like yours. In all the world, there is no love for you like mine. Michelle, when Stacey met you, it was a working relationship. The conversation always came easy, and you quickly became friends. Stacey enjoyed being around you and always looked forward to her visits to Boston. When she moved to Boston, it was with the intent to stay for a few years and then move on to the next place. Stacey had a hard time seeing how a life with you was more valuable than her stubborn independence. Stacey is still often surprised that you stuck with her, but she is eternally grateful that you did because the relationship is her everything. Michelle, you're an incredible woman. The two of you complete and complement one another. You're tenacious in everything that you do, from little things like researching the best treats for Benny to searching out the most special gift for anyone in your life. To the simple way you set your mind to something, you will see it through to the end. You've always been tenacious in your love for Stacey, and you absolutely persisted in that love for her. When you commit to something, you do it with your whole heart. You embody that spirit in everything that you are passionate about. Michelle, Stacey's grandmother taught her the importance of being frugal. She adores those same qualities in you. You will seek out the best deals or stand up for what is right with the merchant. She finds this endearing, and she is proud of you.
Sure, endearing.
Michelle, with you, Stacey feels intelligent, secure, cherished, and whole. She loves your kisses and cuddles. She loves your end-of-the-day conversations as you two decompress before moving into your evening together. Stacey could not imagine her life without you. You bring a feeling of wholeness that she has never experienced before in her life. She enjoys exploring new things, attending festivals and events, and planning your next great adventure together. And there are lots of them. You're the first person that she wants to share exciting news with. You're the person she needs to talk to when something is troubling her, and the one she turns to when she needs comfort and understanding. There is a point where the idea of home changes from a place to a person. You realize that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. Michelle, you're home to Stacey. You are, without a doubt, the love of her life. Stacey, will you now take Michelle's hands? Now, Stacey, if you would answer me this. Do you, Stacey, take Michelle to be your wedded wife? Do you promise to bring to your marriage the best that you have in you, seeking to live a life with Michelle based on respect, kindness, companionship, fidelity, and unconditional love? And if so, please say, I do.
I do.
Do you, Michelle, take Stacey, whose hands you now hold, to be your wedded wife? Do you promise to bring to your marriage the best that you have in you, seeking to live a life with Stacey based on respect, kindness, companionship, fidelity, and unconditional love? And if so, please say, I do.
I do.
May we have the rings, please?
Flying.
Are they stuck? Yay! Thank you, Colt.
So give her yours. I mean, the opposites. Yep. Here. Thank you. These rings mark the beginning of a new adventure filled with wonderful surprises, laughter, celebration, sometimes grief and joy. They symbolize your two lives that will be joined in one unbroken circle. Wear them always as a visible reminder of your vows of love and commitment to each other. And now, just before you say these vows to each other, I want to remind you what a vow is. A vow is a solemn promise, a pledge that binds, a commitment of heart, mind, soul, and body, a commitment that recognizes this as the most important of human relationships above all others. To give and receive such a commitment is one of life's greatest gifts. Stacey, please place the ring on Michelle's finger and repeat after me. Michelle, with this ring, I choose you as my wife.
Michelle, with this ring, I choose you as my wife.
I promise to love you unconditionally
I promise to love you unconditionally
and without hesitation.
and without hesitation.
I promise you a life filled with love and laughter.
I promise you a life filled with love and laughter.
I promise that you will be my constant friend
I promise that you will be my constant friend
and faithful partner
and faithful partner
wherever our journey takes us.
wherever our journey takes us.
I promise to hold your heart tenderly
I promise to hold your heart tenderly
and protect it fiercely.
and protect it fiercely.
I vow to be with you forever and ever, always and always.
I vow to be with you forever and ever, always and always.
These are my vows to you, my best friend and my love.
These are my vows to you, my best friend and my love.
Stacey, please place the ring on Michelle, please place the ring on Stacey's finger and repeat after me. Stacey, with this ring, I choose you as my wife.
Stacey, with this ring, I choose you as my wife.
I promise you honesty, respect, and trust
I promise you honesty, respect, and trust
that last our lifetime.
that last our lifetime.
I promise to always support and encourage your ideas and dreams.
I promise to always support and encourage your ideas and dreams.
I promise to never lose our sense of adventure
I promise to never lose our sense of adventure
and to always be ready for the next one.
and to always be ready for the next one.
I promise to keep holding your hand through the journey of life.
I promise to keep holding your hand through the journey of life. Sorry, the deer was... There's a deer.
Perfect.
He even started coming closer and everything.
Perfect. This is not a moose. I promise to keep holding your hand through the journey of life
I promise to keep holding your hand through the journey of life.
when times are easy and when they are tough.
When times are easy and when they are tough.
I vow to be with you forever and ever, always and always.
I vow to be with you forever and ever, always and always.
These are my vows to you, my best friend and my love.
These are my vows to you, my best friend and my love.
Stacey and Michelle have decided to join together with a unity glass ceremony. So if you want to come over and stand behind the table. Stacey and Michelle, before each of you are containers of glass crystals, each representing your separate lives. As the glass from each individual vase is blended together, it symbolizes the joining of your separate lives into one union. The beginning of your life, or the beginning of your journey as wife and wife. This combined glass will be taken by an artist and blown into a beautiful vase, never to be separated again. So may your marriage be. So please pour it in.
You go away.
You missed one.
You have a lot more than you do.
No. Okay, go faster. Shots.
Stacey and Michelle, may you remember the commitment of love that lies at the foundation of your new life together every time that you look at this beautiful glass sculpture. Stacey and Michelle, take a deep breath. Look now into each other's eyes, gently, easily, and softly. Think about the happiness that you're feeling in this place and in this moment. Really let that feeling register in your heart, your mind, and in every cell of your body. Now promise yourselves that you will remember this feeling during your marriage. Draw strength from it during tough times, and let it nourish you even more in times of joy. Stacey and Michelle, having witnessed your vows of love and faith to each other, by the power vested in me by the beautiful state of Colorado, it is my joy and personal privilege to pronounce you as wife and wife, and you may now kiss your bride. And now for the first time, it is with great pleasure to introduce you as Mrs. and Mrs. Stacey and Michelle Uden, spouses for life.